second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
Time to step into the bunker now. Okay, time to return to the action. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4. Your dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Getting ready to play their third. Great touch. Really nicely played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Luke, that one was humongous.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Putting for an eagle.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And down it goes for an eagle. And that will take him to 6 under. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
And coming up well short.
And here we are with the third shot. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good. Yep, they Houdini'd that. That's brilliant.
This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. That's frustrating. Not the end of the world. There's another chance here to close out the victory. Oh, size them up for the red cardigan that Arnold Palmer made famous. You are the Arnold Palmer Invitational Champion. Congratulations.
And what a week it was. A fantastic victory. Sensational victory on arguably one of the tour's hardest golf courses. Way to go. Great win.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Yeah, well, looks can be deceiving, can't they? While he might remind you of Happy Gilmore's caddy, this player is one to beat. And good luck in this rivalry because you're going to need it. And he needs this to save par.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Solid par putt, that.
That's a rock solid par right there.
And that finds him in a share of second. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Will this one hang on and find the fairway? Or is it headed towards the rough? Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Looks like this one's going to the beach. Getting ready to play their third. Well, that's a handy shot. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Looking good so far.
Yeah, we'll take that. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Okay, that'll work. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie. Starting to look really good.
That's disappointing. A par putt awaits. Looking good. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
That's heading into the rough, I think. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Lovely touch. Well played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
There it is. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Oh, well played. A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
going to.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the course with the live action. Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied atop the leaderboard. And he's down there. You got to read.
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Be the ball, Danny. No. It's just about 3 feet away. And that puddle drop. Well done. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
Going with the 8-iron here. That should set up another chance. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. It was on a good line. An opportunity to make a par here. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer.
Little birdie look in here.
That'll help your scorecard. Well hold. And that will take him to 2 under. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Oh, that is bombed. Time to take their approach shot into the 9th. That looked a little wayward. Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Time now for the 4th shot. He leads the field by a stroke. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And down she goes. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Handy effort, that one. This shot is about 140 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Such soft hands.
And this one is for his par. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
And here we are with their fourth. Currently in the lead by a shot. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Judging it beautifully.
Well hold. Let's move on. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 313.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Currently at -3 for the round. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. This one's tracking. Yeah, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. That's a big drive. Always unpredictable here out of the pine straw. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And the putt drops, now at 3 under, heading down the stretch.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
That's a little untidy. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
Here's Will Zalatoris. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This really looks good.
Super shot that. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, this would be handy if he could bounce right. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. A birdie putt awaits.
This one's looking good.
Okay, steady now. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
When you feel like you've survived the 17th, you stand on the 18th tee and you think to yourself, where do I hit this?
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
That was a gallant attempt. Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to knock it in. And that'll do it, Rich. Players' Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players' Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
Rich, you know what it takes to win out here on this tour. How impressed were you with that performance, particularly on that closing night?
Impressive, there's no doubt about it. Now, they didn't do it with the flair like I used to do it with, but they got the job done at the end of the week, which was nice. Good for them. Hats off. Job well done. Golf clap.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.